Alrighty, hello and good morning. Hopefully everything's going pretty darn decent. See if I missed anything here. So yesterday, obviously we had a little bit of a hiccup as far as the run goes on that last map. So I decided to go through and try to prepare a little bit to try to make sure that doesn't happen again. Now, as far as what's been discovered, well, I've been going through all the old maps. Like I went through and just like literally scoured every town, everything I could run into. Actually, I've recently been told there's apparently timed events, so that's going to be something to look back for. So I'm probably going to go back and re-scout some of those maps again to see if maybe I missed some of those. But either way, specifically I was told that the Black Market Shop, which I think was one of the maps near here. I'm assuming that's the one that had that Draconic book in it. But anyway, apparently those ones are timed. I'm assuming you have to go there at night or something. But anyway, so what I've been doing is I went over to this map, and it's got a very convenient layout here, because I've basically got two towns that I can just tell them, go here, go here, go here, and then they will just run back and forth along the road. And you know what's on the road? There's a lot of ravens. You know what else is along the road? A lot of fairies. So basically been recruiting a crap load of them, to the point where I actually have a full army and stuff now. On top of that, there actually should be enough money once all's said and done to go ahead and actually get everybody revived. So that was the issue last time. There was no way to revive everybody and win the fight at the same time. So got one of these. It's not really going to do much for me. Ended up getting a bunch of Balder axes. I can probably sell all but one of those. Also, we found a Thunder Spear. Not entirely sure. I think this is actually that Trident thing I was looking at earlier. So there's a pretty good chance that that's what that is. But yeah, as far as the Balder axes and things like that, I don't think I'm really going to be using anybody else that uses axes. It also now occurs to me that I should probably give that Raven Man guy his actual weapon here. On top of that, technically speaking, this also means I can have as many flying units as I want now. So, that's generally kind of handy. So potentially... Oh, right, can't change their stuff. Actually, what else? Oh yeah, there was a helmet. Should probably go through this stuff separately. There was a thing, I was told, oh yeah, go back and do do Aznabel's map and what's her face? Katreda's map. Their gift is a hat. Notice something about this thing that looks a little bit familiar. Cause yeah, friggin' strength up by 20. Apparently it makes them blind as hell, so they can't really hit stuff. But I assume that's what agility does in this one. But dude, what the crap? That's freaking strong right there. So yeah, that's obviously gonna be, gonna be going to someone. It's probably going to Butts, to be totally honest. Maybe Troy. Actually, it might go to Troy, just to give him a little bit more reviability and all that. But anyway, so we're gonna have enough money to revive at least some units once all said and done here. I've been getting a whole bunch of random, apparently the Ravens dropped their equipment, so. While I can only maybe recover a couple this time, by the time next part rolls around, we can do this again, and potentially just skip training altogether. We can just get them up this way. So either way, that's what's been up since last time. On top of that, there was somebody that suggested that I put a couple gremlins in Barbara's party, so I did. So, there we go. So she's got a couple gremlins and a couple fairies, as it were. Or 3 gremlins and a fairy, which I guess technically breaks the rule, but at this point I'm kind of feeling them all balancing out, so I think I'm just going to go back to the simple rules from before. But anyway. What else? There was something else. Anyway, okay, so random thoughts. It seems unlikely, but I'm kind of wondering if that Trident thing is what's necessary to make one of those upgraded, what's it? The upgraded Valkyrie type situations? Because they've been running around with a lot of pitchforks, and I've yet to be able to find one. So I'm assuming it's that. If not, there's probably an actual just Trident in a store somewhere. But who knows? Who knows? Now, agility also might... Aw, that's some bullcrap. I didn't know that they could leave in the middle of a fight. Well, you know what? Good enough. Good enough. I think we'll just call that good for the moment. Because apparently they've got full-on Pokemon rules here. Yeah, let's go ahead and leave. I think there was one more map I wanted to check out here real quick. So yeah, return to the world map. I think it was I'll recognize the name when I see it. I think it was Odvera. Yeah, I think it was Odvera that had the dragon book in it. Okay, area investigation. Actually, let's go ahead and reorganize here a little bit. So first off, just in case it is the case, let's go ahead and see here. For helmet, are you able to equip this? Okay, so that makes him way stronger. But unfortunately, he's a caster. Oh wow, I should have this guy in the front row. Actually, can I give him better armor? Yes, I totally. Oh, dude. Okay, that seems like a pretty vast improvement. Okay, so he's water, so that's a bummer. Oh, on top of that, I actually picked up some basic equipment because I've yet to get confirmation on this, but it seems logical that maybe the reason that I haven't promoted anyone yet is because I don't have equipment for them to promote into. So either way, but I'd like to see this flying squad do really well, so I'm gonna go ahead and change them around a little bit. Let's go ahead and change their formation just a bit here. Let's give him 2 height fairies off to the sides. Give him this, and there we go. Doing a little bit more damage. Actually, let's give him 3 height fairies and 1 in the back. Now that formation's been pretty solid so far. On top of that, let's go ahead and add Mr. Vin back to this one, or Mr. Vale anyway. Let's go ahead and add you back to the Steve squad, as it should be. Let's go ahead and we'll probably make the rest into a team as well. Because apparently Leah's supposed to get good again, so, you know, that'd be nice. It'd be nice to see her not being awful. Now, let's stick a couple soldiers in the middle here, and then give you a Gremlin for knocking dudes out. Let's give you Wizard Wallace in the front, where he wants to be. Let's give you April over here, and then let's give you Kicknose over here. No more can be added. Why? Oh, that's because they're full. That might be a reason. And then lastly, we're going to put Mr. Dio up here. Put him way in the back, so nobody has to look at his face. Let's put you over here, and you over here. Or not. Okay, well. There we are. So those two probably aren't getting revived. Now, as far as items are concerned, let's see what we can actually sell from the loot that's been gotten. So we've gotten extra bandanas, helmets, everything. Got extra weapons galore. Like it's been pretty nice. Oh, I'm going early this morning. Yeah. Basically, it was a pretty early day, so figured why the hell not? You know, let's go ahead and get this thing started early. Why not? Oh yeah, and I also found another dragon shield, so that's nifty. So if I can find the rest of the dragon pieces, I'm sure that'll be something. We need some stuff. I've been told to hang on to this fur coat, by the way. Apparently it's important, so gonna do that. Also picked up this thing. This is what Katrina ended up getting, which I'm assuming probably makes dead ladies turn into angels more often than not, or something. I'm not sure. Also picked up another. Oh yeah, so there was a random event, more or less. I don't know how random it was. But went to one of the early maps there, and there was a town where Rick actually got attacked. So, again, I was just kind of going through stuff, so I didn't have anything running, obviously. But there was some priesty chick that was going through the tried and true, every single like Eastern story has to have its story of, you know, ladies about to get all rapified and everything, and so then Rick stepped in and he was all like, no, people can like me now. And so yeah, that happened. So, you know, then she's like, here, for saving me, you get the gift of gender reassignment surgery, and yeah. Oh, actually, I was corrected today. This apparently doesn't change despite what it says, it doesn't change the gender of the user. Apparently what it does is, from what I've been explained, apparently when a soldier promotes, they usually will have the same gender as the one that promoted them. but this makes it be the opposite. So I guess that could be potentially useful. Because yeah, I want to get one of them Centurion things. I still have zero idea on whether or not these rando like road battles actually count for that. So anyway, I'm gonna get at least 800 here because I need, presumably need 800. Okay. So what I actually want to do is maybe give some different armor to Mr. Dude Guy, Mr. Vad, because honestly he's been a little bit worse than I expected. Considering the kinds of damage they were throwing out earlier, he's been pretty disappointing, actually. So, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, I don't plan on needing another Halt Hammer. I'm pretty sure any other birds that I'm going to bring along are going to come with their own equipment, so no real need to worry on that one. Picked up a Skiplay staff just because, same reason that I picked up short swords and short bows and things like that. Because I think they can promote into casters, maybe? Not sure. But that's just kind of there. As far as other equipment goes, I don't know. But let's go ahead and see what kind of money we need first of all. So let's go to Oddvera Heights. Let's go to the store, and yeah, what I'm probably going to do is after the next map, what I'm probably going to do is actually go and repeatedly run that particular training scenario over and over and over. Up until we get to the point of having, yeah, there are 2 stores here, perfect. So I'm going to run that particular training scenario over and over until we can afford whatever the Draconic spellbook is. Which sounds like it would be quite nifty to have. Alright, now... Alright, I'm going to assume maybe I can get a couple of these back, so... I'm going to send these 2 squads over here. Thankfully, due to the new party members now, because there were a crapload of fairies on the road as well, that basically resulted in a situation where I actually have a surplus of units now. And a flying squad, so... Overall, good times as far as that's concerned. There we go, Mr. Steve. Oh yeah, I can probably turn... What's it? Probably turn their callouts back on. Unit report type, 3rd person. Sounds good. Alright, Mr. Steve, get your friend back up here. Because just noticed and was pointed out recently, like, apparently I booted Vale out of the party and left him dead and revived everybody else. My bad. I was literally just thinking how the hell to get by with the 2 pennies we had left to make that fight work. Because what I was really expecting was that we would have to just buy time until the Penter could work, and then that would, that'd be the win right there. But turns out it wasn't quite necessary, so, worked out. So 355, hopefully that's going to be enough to get at least one of the others back. Honestly, I don't really see Amanda being part of the team going forward, but we'll see. It seems like at this point she might be a little bit behind. Amanda, go ahead and take a quick peek here and see what we can do. Now, as far as that Draconic book goes, though, what I have been told about that is apparently it multiplies however much time you were in the game by whatever its base price is. So that's why when I went over there, the price was basically like 999999999. So if I can get a whole bunch of items or something like that, that might be possible, but I have zero idea on whether that'll work. Also, those silver hourglasses are apparently good for getting timed events and possibly getting a better bonus. I couldn't really get confirmation on the whole bonus thing. Again, I try not to look anything up directly. It's just more a matter of what folks suggest, or hints anyone wants to throw out. I think it's more fun that way. It's more fun to discover things rather than just get told outright, like, oh, here, go here, you get the thing. Which is funny, because I repeatedly do that to people, but, whatever. Whatever. Also, I've been told that there's a fancy staff I should keep a hold of, which I'm assuming is the equivalent of, I'm assuming that it's that dark one. There's this one super evil staff that they have in each of the games. Right, we can probably... Yeah, we need like 470 or something, so... actually, I have very little need for healing seeds. I might as well sell all of them. And get the better fairy back. There we go. Exit the screen. Hey, it's the time I usually get up. Alright. Mr. or Miss Amanda, please go ahead and get Steve's axe back in order. Greatly appreciate that. There we go. Like, oh, you need my skills? Yeah, we need your skills. Need this dude. There we go. Do the thing. Yeah, it's been weirdly refreshing going back through March of the Black Queen recently. Like, oh yeah, units can just die and they'll come back in the next one. You don't have to worry about it. I mean, I guess on the flip side, you do have to worry about the fact that you're basically losing reputation every time you retreat, which presumably kind of feeds into that whole thing, where your units are expected to fight to the death. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Now, where was it? I think it was Bazell. Well, we'll send one to Bazell, one to Barrow. See which one it is, just to see what kind of prices we're working with. Nope, no, I didn't mean to enter. Crap. I wish the exit function worked on these screens. Like where you accidentally hit enter Stronghold twice in a row, or enter Witch Den twice in a row. I know it's a very... It's a very old design kind of thing. Because a lot of the older Pokemon's games also had the same thing, which actually, the newer ones do too. But you can exit out of it a bit faster. So there's that. Actually, it's kind of funny that when it came to the most recent ones, not counting those detective ones, whatever that's all about, but like with Sun and Moon there, when they made the fancy versions of both of those, they literally all they really did was just a bunch of speed up improvements. So like for example, you could skip entire sections. Just like they were just entire sections that you'd just sit there and listen to dialogue forever. Let's see, this seems like the standard shop. Yeah, this looks like it. Definitely seems pretty darn standard up in here. So there we go. So Katrina, you go ahead and check out the black market for us. At least I think that's the black market. I've been told there's a few other hidden shops as well, so maybe it's elsewhere. I don't know. This isn't the map that I recall that Draconic book being on. I actually remember it being... What is it? The one where... Yeah, the one where there was a thing over here. Actually, wait a minute. Maybe it is exactly this one I'm thinking of. Although, I remember there being a river or something. Like, some kind of river right here. And then like a northern path or something? I don't know. I might be mixing stuff up. It's very possible. It's definitely very possible. And yet, despite it being early as hell, I'm actually feeling a lot more awake today. Such is life. Amanda has reached the destination. Alright, now that you're tired and horribly fatigued, let's see, Book of Bane. Yeah, this doesn't seem like much of a black market, but I've been told to wait for certain times, so let's say... What's an early time? Like, it's kind of noon, or not noonish, but... Let's see, the sun just came up, so does this do anything? No. I'm just gonna wait till the light changes, and that's when I'm gonna keep changing it. Alright, anything new here? Not really. Okay. So, what's next? Actually, you know, let's go ahead and dispatch Mr. Wu here. Woo! I was gonna give him a different name, like Danger Zone or something, but then it turned out his name was Wu, and he's the one that flies around, and that's hilarious. So you just send him around everywhere, and he's all like, woo! I get way more enjoyment out of that than I should, and I probably should give him the marching baton, actually. That'd be a bit of an idea. Alright, so middle of the day, probably not going to be when the black market's appearing. Just a random thought. Although, it would be the perfect place for them to hide it, really. Like, oh yeah, middle of the day, you know, just nothing else going on. Time for the black market. Nobody would expect it. Nobody would expect it. So, anything new here? No. What about you? You seen anything? Him... No. Alright, so I'm going to give it, let's say, 22 or so. I'm going to give it till 22 or so, and then we're, if it isn't then, I'm going to go back to that other map that I thought it was. Or I might just do that another time, actually. I might just move on with the story, because I know for a fact there isn't even slightly a chance for me to afford it at this point. So, you know. maybe really no need for me to be digging around for it. Yeah, this is definitely not the place. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Return to the world map. Ah, that's some good coffee. Okay. Actually, it occurs to me, I actually haven't hard saved this thing in a very long time. Oh, 10 hours it would seem. Okay. That'll do it. Yeah, if any of the endings are by any chance based off how much time has been spent, we are screwed. So that's nice. Anyway, let's go ahead and maybe disband some of these teams here. Yeah, definitely do not exit. Unit commands, remove character. Let's go ahead and remove you. Let's remove you. Dio I've kind of been using as the corpse escort, as it were, so that's perfectly fine. For you, yeah, I want him back in the team, so let's go ahead and give you a functional gremlin. Give you some random soldierlingtons. Got 5 of those left. Okay, let's go ahead and replace that. Now, formation. Why are there so many menus? Okay, there we go. So we want him in the back. We want Hype Fairy up here. Problem is that still leaves those two in a dangerous position, but hopefully they'll be alright. It feels like right now I should be putting all my random units in Katrita's care. But speaking of, where are class commands? Replace soldiers. Only 2 were added. Well, that's fine. So she's got a couple more dudes, and that's alright. So it feels so far like she's kind of our top trainer, as it were. And then the last thing I want to check is if there's any new classes available, because I think there might be some new stuff. Okay, nothing new on the male side. What about for the ladies? Not really. Had zombies and Skeletors. Oh yeah, by the way, I turned Mr. Saradin into a fairy. Just figured why not. I can't technically use a zombie, and I'm figuring maybe if I turn him into a fairy, he won't be plot dead. I don't know if he's got any input in the plot yet, but if the game suddenly crashes, we'll know that he did. The Grim Path. Well, crap, did we just get the bad timeline? Hopefully not. Not gonna do anything about it. About what? You don't tell me you're going to fight your own dad and your best friend. Is that really what we're doing here? See, before we leave for Castletaipia, there's something I have to tell you. Rejected the peace accord and made the decision to fight the Western Division. Oof. Okay. Let's see. So basically, they gotta keep fighting or else they look weak, I guess? Yeah, no, let's friggin' agree with them. Let's make peace here. Yeah, that definitely seems like the right way to go here. Because I kind of have a feeling... I have a feeling maybe that'll be the right way to go. Those guys apparently did some shady stuff in the past together. Okay, so now that we're all awkward, and apparently since we just disagreed a moment ago and we're just sitting and yelling at each other, now we're all okay. Also, can't help but notice they brought a basic caster, which apparently is obsolete at this point, so... he's all happy that nobody died. Okay. But yeah, no, if we have an inn, honestly, it's worth taking it. Oh, we're gonna get betrayed, aren't we? Yep. Ah, boy. Lotus. They heard him. Knight of Lotus was coming all the way down here. Oh, crap. They sent in Tartaros. Okay. Let's see. There's more. They demand the appearance of the one who instigated it. Oh, well, crap. We should not have agreed with you then. Dude, stop sacrificing yourself all the time. What is your problem? Seriously. Like, that is this guy's thing all the time, it seems. Like, oh man, somebody's getting accused of something, I guess I did it. What else can I do? I don't know, go shank him. That's worked out pretty well for us so far. The peace accord will not conclude without him, so dude, you better get on it and join us now. Oh, come on, please tell me that these three join us now. Uh-oh. Steve? Steve. Don't go making promises about protecting people in wars. That is not a good idea. Okay, so, I love that he had this map just laying around, like, you know, just in case we run into this fight. Here's this. Let's see, Salem in the southwest. Oh, it's time to burn some witches. Let's see, Castle Tapia, Days March. Oh, this is gonna be a weird one. Okay. Also, I found out apparently chasing dudes onto neutral cities does not cause me to get extra points. So, definitely need to not do that. I suggest Anxa marches on Castle Tapia from Silhouette. Oh! They're actually on our side. Okay, cool. If will serve as a distraction, they will penetrate deeply. Okay. Sounds like a we gotta keep them alive situation in reality. And there's a mountain in the way, which, by the way, that's hilarious. He decided to cross the entire mountain before asking for help. Scouts have spotted a huge army force marching towards us. It's a huge attachment, but it seems very, very well organized and well seasoned. If units from the other area join in, we're in trouble. Okay, so we got a head-on fight, and I'm probably going to send the Raven squad out to go support Dad Guy. Because I'm wondering if it's probably going to be like that, and maybe either he or some other unit ends up joining us. So yeah, thinking send out Raven to the right, probably send out Butts and Rick to attack head-on, and then they can maybe, in case they end up taking some losing fights, we can back off that way. So that's a good idea. Unfortunately, they did say they're all the fancy likes, so we might want to go ahead and burn some Pedendras right off the start. Okay. Let's do this thing. So, first thing, what's your situation? Okay, so he's Solid Blade. Wow, somebody remembered their pills this morning, huh? Let's see, Cataphract, Diana. Oh, dude, his squad is friggin' baller. Okay, no need to worry about him. I'm gonna send the Raven in to support just in case. But yeah, I'm assuming there's really no reason to worry about him. Equipment-wise, let's go ahead and equip everybody here. First off, who needed... Does anyone even use spears at this point? I don't think so. Oh, Nancy, right. Oops. So yeah, I had Rick carrying Nancy along for a little while. Just figured, you know what, maybe they went on a little jaunty date, as it were. Okay, he needs dudes. Probably just give him one of the knocked out fairies. Yeah, why not? There we go. Honestly, he doesn't need more than that anyway. The entire party is just him. So that's just filler for now. Okay, maybe we don't have as many as I was hoping for going into this. But yeah, nobody seems to be using spears. Just the thing is, I don't know, they seem pretty awful. It's a little bit odd to me that throughout the entire series, they just keep making spears awful. Alright, you need your better equipment, so first off... Right, that's what I meant to do. So he's gonna need that in Dotton's mail, meaning you are going back to your standard stuff, even if it's a downgrade. Okay, any of these end up giving me anything? Mentality... maybe? He's gaining 2 stats at the price of 1. Also, the Troeno scales Oh yeah, I'm assuming they're pretty awesome. Honestly, he's pretty uninspiring so far. Oh yeah, I forgot I gave Rick a bunch of fancy stuff here. So if I had a Book of Wind, it would probably end up meshing a little bit better with it. But whatever. So there's that. But he does Word of Pain all the time now. Yeah, nothing else really improving here. But yeah, Bloodstained Robe ended up helping him out a bit, which I've been told is apparently possibly part of being a Lich anyway, so, you know, that's handy. Let's see, Troy, anything good for you? That shield probably does a pretty good job for you. Right. Upgrade your this, upgrade your this, so he's almost running full Paladin gear, despite not being able to actually promote into one yet. Right, this guy needs to hopefully suck a little less. Oh well. Dragon Shield, don't know what that does yet, so let's give you a Boulder. Doesn't appear this stuff's any better. Yeah, no, whatever. He's doing alright. Let's see if the Dragon Shield's an improvement here. For him, it is. For some reason. I don't know why it isn't for the others, but whatever. Actually, Inferno is even better than that, so we're gonna hold the Inferno. Hopefully, if we run to Cockatrices, I'm gonna retreat him and swap that equipment out, but I feel like Hallowed is maybe something we don't want to stick to that much. Ooh. Actually, maybe I should put this on her, because her defense kind of sucks. And that'll make her attack much faster, I think. Let's see, Plume Headband. Okay. This gives her better dex. Is this better? No, that makes her strength go down. Well, whatever. So, keep on going with your opposite element bow. Miss Aisha, anything fancy for you? Not really. Okay, that's fine. Don't think there's anything else I really want to change here. Probably want to give Leah this fancy spear from earlier. Actually, no, Earth Javelin works better for her. That's fine. Probably give her this... Nah, she can't even equip Plate Mail. Whatever. No reason whatsoever why Plate Mail has the same stats as the friggin' Metal Bra, but whatever. What can you do, right? Okay, I think that's everything that I want to prep here. Let's hope it's not. Yeah, for him, let's go ahead and give him that Scale Mail. Make him a little bit better. Exit on out of here. So we are paused at the moment. What we're gonna do, we're gonna send Wu. I'm not worried too much about that squad up top. I mean, they're obviously built to last. So we've got we've got ninja guys. We've got what's this other one? Okay, we've got a TK squad. Ooh, okay, basic knights though. So probably what makes sense. I'm gonna send the bird out, and I'm gonna send Steve out. So them and Steve are gonna go ahead and just stomp those guys into the ground. And just take that town. So that should sort out that problem. We're gonna have Butts, Rick, and Troy go march up. Actually, we're just gonna meet them head on up here. So, might take a few injuries or whatever else. I'm gonna try to avoid as many losses as possible. Again, now that we actually have a way to farm money, they're not nearly as much of an issue. But either way, obviously we're going to need to care about our numbers a little bit here. Okay. Definitely send out them first. What else do we want here? Aznabel, I prefer to just not bring out ever. Trita and Aisha, yeah, okay. Them I'm just going to deploy right here. And I think that's everybody I actually can deploy. Or no, Aznabel. Okay, that's the last one. Alright, and break. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool if you could get his dad to join. Whoa. The hell's with the ones over their heads? Funnel shift? Weird. Okay. No idea what that is. So that's one of those Centurion things. Apparently they suck. Oh. Oh, are they able to team up? Is that what it is? They're moving in formation? That's weird. Okay. I don't know what that means, but whatever. They're the super elites! Okay. These guys are powering the wrong thing. Oh, I forgot to give everybody items. Awesome! Alright, very close to using the Pendra, but didn't get a chance to use it. I'm actually fine with them taking losses, because then they get a chance to recover in between different rounds here. Because, again, what I'm expecting is that they quickly blitz this town, they take it, and then they get a chance to recover while alternating turns. That's the plan, anyway. Yeah, they lost somebody, but that's alright. Okay, come on, take out their leader. Nice! Nice! Dude, Barbara's getting awesome. She's actually she's actually doing a lot better than I would have expected by this point. So that's one squad down. We took the loss of one gremlin for the sake of taking out one of their squads. That's a trait I'm gonna take repeatedly if I can. So they're all there. They're waiting to get attacked. Does this place have a town or something? Alright, Mr. Butts, tell me what the people want. Like, oh man, did you really have to bring the entire fight to our little town? You successfully negotiated with them, are you sure? Do you really mean it? Hope you aren't trying to trick the dude that you're clearly on the same side on, everyone can see. Alright, alright. Honestly, you'd think after all the other defections that have happened, they would have learned their lesson. So they're like, no, we gotta keep taking dudes prisoner. Nobody will ever think to attack us, and then, like, it worked out once, so they just never want to stop doing it. Okay, attack leader. Come on, hype fairies. Oh, dude, what the crap? You see that? They're just getting crits over and over and over. Oh, yeah, come on. Come on. Oh, well, that was disappointing. Whatever, Steve should be able to break through that. Basically what happened, they just kept getting crit over and over. So what I'm gonna do is actually, as soon as I'm able, I'm gonna move the bird over to defend that town on the right. Since they're pretty much just allowing it to be taken for some reason. Alright. Take out their leader. Their leader. Okay, good, he's powered down. Oh, nice. Oh! That's what legions do? Or that's what elites do or something? That's cool. That's cool. They just bum rushed us with a bunch of generics. Yeah, and that squad's almost down. That's just a really cool ability. I love that. So does that just mean, yeah, like, one time they get to rush the entire team? Is that what legions means? Because literally all it said is like, oh, they get the ability to command legions. Like, what does that mean? Like, I guess it gives everybody around a sort of AoE attack buff with little micro units, maybe? Yeah, supportive attack. There we go. It seems really useless, but still. Like, it's cool all the same. Does anybody here know? Yeah, technically Troy lost, but that's a win right there. As far as I'm concerned, that is a massive win. Alright. Oh, look at this genius. He's like, oh man, I'm gonna take on Butts. This is a good idea. Nothing can possibly go wrong here. As he proceeds to completely wipe the floor with everybody. Because he's an unstoppable juggernaut of pure rage. There we go. Oh, he's getting multi-powered up and everything. Yeah, no, something's gonna get wrecked. Yeah, he's doing 60s now. You know, just casual 60s. Why not? Goodbye, Swordmaster Squad. Alright, come on, let me pause. Okay. First off, Butts, do you has an item? No, like a genius, I forgot to actually equip any items on you, so that's going to be a problem. Alright, Mr. Birdman, it appears that whole thing of saving that town on the right ain't going to happen, so... Alright. Either way, we've managed to beat half of their quote-unquote super elite army, whatever. So what else are we dealing with here? Centurion, I'm not super worried about. Let's see. They've got another Black Knight just sitting right in the open. So that's fine. Butts will be able to handle that. Maybe we want to soften him up a little bit with the Rick. I don't know. I'm just going to let that battle play out. One way or another, I'm confident that Butts will be able to just beat all of them. Because literally all they have to do is take out one guy in each squad and good to go. And they left all their leaders completely exposed, so who gives a crap? Fuck. Oh, dude. Dude! I'm thinking I want to probably put that fancy helmet on Steve at this point. Yeah, you guys lost pretty hardcore there. Like, no man, but all of our super ninja moves. No. No ninja moves here. Goodbye. And what I'm going to do, once all these groups are down, what I'm actually going to do is... oh, how did they get attacked from the side? Again, I don't want to retreat out of anything here because they need to do as much damage as possible to support to go and stop this first attack. Okay. That's weird. Okay, I would have expected them to do a little bit better than that, but such is life. Yeah, as long as they can stop this first attack, I'm pretty sure we're all good. Okay, you're set to go for leader, right? Come on. Go, 40. Power him up, please. Why are you powering up the... It doesn't matter. They should be able to push them back at the very least. They're putting out a crap load of damage here. Oh no, he actually can finish this. There we go. That's another one down. And he's even leveled up. Oh man. You just make Butts stronger. He's just sitting there doing squats all day. The iron rear. Butts the iron rear. That's what we're gonna go with. I was really tempted to add another thing to the movie poster. It was just like Butts, except it's like the stupid sexy Flanders thing. Except it's just like Butts' head on top of that. There we go. Yeah, their squad's going back. Yeah, I like the gimmick. I like the gimmick, but God, people weren't kidding. They suck. Oh, hello. That's bad. Yeah, Mr. Wu, how would you like to go back and assist a little bit? Troy, how would you like to assist as well? Because it seems like they're thinking about going for the HQ. And that's just not something we can have. Actually, maybe they're not. It's very possible they're not. Alright, now, this is what we're going to go ahead and call Merge Time Fun Time. Where he's just going to go ahead and just cleave through their entire everything here. Just cut right down the middle. There we go. So that's another one gone. Another one bites dust. As his team is barely touched. Because he is bizarrely fantastic at going and blocking things for some reason. Alright, so Steve's going to take this town. Interestingly... Yeah, interestingly, that TK squad is just following. They're not even trying to take this town. Huh. Alright, Rick, we probably won't need you. Oh, whoa. This kid is doing weird roaring noises in the hallway. Unit led. My Arsnikat is about to do the thing. Dang. Like, dude, you can't kill me. I'm way too good at my job. though, looking at the squad that he chose here, yeah, definitely. Although he's not attacking leader, I have to say. Oh wow, they are putting out damage like crazy. Okay, they are definitely going to need some help, though. It seems like maybe they can survive 3 or so encounters like this. Can I launch Pendras on their behalf? I don't think I can. So yeah, they should have no problem steamrolling that. Yeah, they are going to need some air support, though. Okay. Tell you what, Asnable. Why don't you go see what you can do to assist? Meanwhile, Steve is going to go follow up with this whole situation. Actually, probably going to go ahead and... let's go ahead and push up this way. He's taken a pretty long route. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have... I'm going to have the bird go attack here. Is he going to camp for a moment? Good. So he's camping for a moment, I would hope. So they're going to sit there, hopefully recover a little bit, give us a chance to gain some ground. Oh, wow. You Chuckle Buckets are... Yeah, that's a smart move right there. Just stick your leader right in the very front. Actually, they got attacked from the back, so my point is moot. Moot is my point. I mean, they got a few hits off. At least they seem okay defensively. So yeah, it would be good to see legions do some actual damage, because 1 damage to everybody is so beyond uninspiring. I don't even know. It looks so cool, though. It looks so cool. Hopefully the mod fixes them. I know that they said that was one of the things that they were definitely going to fix, so hopefully so. Okay, so power down, Abyss fell asleep, good. Pew 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 pew. Oh, she gets 3 shots? I thought she only attacked twice. Okay. So yeah, 1 more encounter with them should sort that problem out. I'm actually a little bit surprised that they technically lost there. Okay, formation-wise, let's swap these around. Yep. Kind of put you in the back line there. Hopefully that'll, yeah, put him in the front actually to soak up a little bit of damage. And then, yeah, you guys need to go back to town and recover a little bit, and that's adorable. She thinks she's going to take on butts. Nobody takes on butts! Except himself, I guess. I mean, they killed one of his hype fairies, so there's that. Oh, and they healed her. Although, yeah, for some reason he decided to go attack that dragon instead. But yeah, he alone can put out more damage than everybody else. How about that? Dude's putting out casual 120s and all that. Love and peace. Okay, I'm pretty sure that has a pretty different meaning than this. Put a magical item that persuades an enemy to join your army. Nice. I don't know who these are, but I'm hoping Burton is like Barry Burton. Oh yeah, dude, use that. Okay, we got a dude. Mario! Okay, that works. That's pretty awesome. You can just cause sudden... Oh, you know what I probably should have done? Use it on this squad. I wonder if they have to be living. Whatever, I think I might be able to get some advanced squads that way. If I can find another one of those in the future. Alright, stock out for the leader, please. You know what, or just go weakest, whatever. Just need you to put out some damage here. Okay, this fairies... whoa. He just insta-killed 2 guys with 1 swing. Because he's butts. That makes sense. Yeah, they're gonna keep trying. They're gonna keep trying. Like right now they're properly forming up there and everything. So hopefully Wu can finish off these guys fast enough to be able to go do some more useful stuff. Let's go for weakest. What the crap? Mr. Wu sucks. Okay. Good to know. So they're dead. That went very poorly. I'm going to have to remember to actually train him in some manner. In that case, Rick is taken over for that. No. Okay, crap. There's a bunch of things I want to do here. I want to send Aisha down to go deal with the fencers. They probably can't put out enough damage to make anything really stick there. Also, I gotta step away for just a sec here, because I gotta go make sure to basically change the settings on a cooking object. Right. Don't want Aznabel to go down here. Oh, Pendra. Fire. Boom! Okay. Excellent. They technically lost, but it's okay. Anyway, stepping away for just a moment. So, one sec here. Alrighty, continuing on. Now let's do this here. So, first off, Aisha and Katrina. They probably won't do very much in terms of defending, so what I'm going to do is send them down here. I want one of them at least to get some free experience out of that. It's just, yeah, even delay-wise, there's really not too much either of their squads can do. Rick is going to take over for support captures here. So he's going to go here. Steve's going to continue following his dad. I'm assuming he's going here, so he's going to try and cut his way down there. Hopefully we can sort of slice through all this bullcrap. Barbara, you know what? I need you... No, I'm going to... You know what? Let's get Vad in here. Let's get Vad to deal with this guy. Because he only needs like one more hit to actually get taken out. Okay, there we go. And then let's get Barbara to go deal with the Centurion. I'm assuming it's Duncan here, so there we go. Go dunk on Duncan. And I'm gonna get... Yeah, that's not the encounter I wanted. Should have waited. Anyway, go snipe their leader, and we'll be alright. And yes, we are definitely going to be taking losses. It's to be expected. Come on, just take your shot. Good. It's not ideal, but there we go. They should have technically won it. No, they lost it. Oh well, that's fine. Barbara's still in okay shape, so it's okay. Come on, Vad. Okay, so he's attacking him from the back. Shouldn't really make that much of a difference. Just go for weakest, I suppose. Come on. You know what? Actually, maybe I should give Vad that helmet. That gives them all those crazy, all that crazy strength boost and everything. He always attacks last anyway, so if he could hit even harder, then his body could be his ultimate weapon. Maybe. Okay, they are healing up all over the place. So Wu has encamped, so that's Mr. Birdman. My body, my greatest weapon, dude. Now's not the time to be flirting with ladies. Actually, I probably should have used that love and peace thing on this guy. I'm pretty sure the leader's not allowed to defect, but... I mean, that dragon? Yeah, that would have been nice to have. Supposed to be attacking leader, right? No, because he can't attack in the back, that's the thing. They can win it. It's just they're very well protected by that dragon, unfortunately. But either way, they're not breaking through butts with that crap. There's just no way for them to do so. Everybody else is just kind of trying to wear them down at this point. So, it's perfectly fine. It'll work. And dang it, we lost another one. Alright, actually, yeah, he's about to eat it, I was gonna say. Not really what I wanted to happen, but it's fine. You know what? If Aznabel turns into a zombie, I really don't care. Just, whatever. Whatever. Dude's about as unappealing as characters get at this point. And yes, even after he got transformed into a knight, because he's apparently still somehow way too weak to actually get any promotions. There we go. They got crits. Let's see, if they get crit... Wow. Okay. It's like, oh, that's adorable. You got crits, I got insta-kills. Oh, man. Dude, Butts is so freaking OP. I love that. So yeah. I don't know who balanced paladins in this, but they're just... Oh. That's not even fair. It's like one paladin is enough to win the entire war by himself. Alright, so everybody else is running away. Butts, what's your actual condition at this point? He's taken a few knocks, so I'm going to let him recover a little bit. Barbara's trying to finish this chuckle bucket off. Troy's still on defense. Vad, I really don't know why you're chasing after them. Just go ahead and go back to base here. Okay. It sure would be a bummer to, you know, Byrick has captured the stronghold of Parmal. Okay. Should be a bummer after everything that's happened, to have the Birdman immediately die. So I hope that doesn't happen. What do we got here? Captured because of you. You hadn't talked him into this, and if you'd surrendered... Yeah, that's a good plan that never goes wrong ever. Geez, why don't you just give up? They totally will, you know, just be nice people despite all that whole genocide thing. Yeah. Just generally speaking, would not have worked out. Alright, come on. Although, these guys have paladins, don't they? No, they're a similar squad. Oh crap, they're getting crits. Actually, yeah, these guys are pretty evenly matched. I wish I could tell him to just chill a moment. Use my Pendra, come on, let me Pendra. Oh, ouch. Yeah, Diana's a friggin' baller, holy hell. So they got knocked off the city. Paladin squad, probably not going to be as much of a pushover. Or no, they already fought them earlier, and they might be a bit of a pushover. Okay. So hopefully he'll take that town and just hold it. And Steve's coming in for assistance, so that should help stuff out. And we really can't push too much ahead here. What's your condition now? 117. Give him a little bit more. I'm really regretting not giving him items. But such is life. Alright, come on, please don't get yourself killed off. Yeah, what this game is lacking is what I really would have, what I really loved about March of the Black Queen, where you could put two guys in the front and just put them awkwardly as a bit of a wall. So like you could protect your back row entirely by putting two guys in the front, while here he's still open from the front. It was really handy. It was good stuff. But, oh well. So he's going to take that town. Please decide to just sit there and rest for a moment. Good. Good choice. Okay, they had somebody that ran away. I don't know what that's all about. Presumably that's that first squad he engaged with, because he didn't really want to fight them. And this guy's back for more. Actually, wait, this is a different squad. Man, those Dianas are freaking good. They're taking some knocks, but I think they're still winning it. Yeah, they're holding up. They're holding up. I think that they'll be able to hold out until Steve gets there. Maybe can take some engagements for him. They're not going to be able to hold that town against all 3 squads, but it seems like they're starting to retreat at least. Also, with that sprite on the top left, we're going to have to fight you more, aren't we? Pew pew pew. Excellent. I really hope Barbara ends up getting promoted. I really don't know what else she needs, because like, what if... Ooh, heavy armor. That seems handy. Alright, what's this? Still a pretty beefy squad. We're gonna maybe leave that for later. Alright, Mr. Butts, you're in probably good enough condition to march? Yeah. Go ahead and take that town. It's not like there's any huge rush, but I'm pretty sure he can carve through anything in his way. Let's see, Dallas... yeah, that's not gonna do anything. They're probably just gonna bounce right off. Come on, please win it. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? This is good. That's fine. They're gonna lose a little bit, but they're not taking any long-term losses. Seems like her squad's just fantastic for training. Who's fantastic for trains? To hurt nobody. That's why I was put in charge of training. In fact, what might be a better course is actually just to put 3 in the front row, or even 1 in the front row, 3 in the middle row, and then her in the back. Or maybe just her in the middle, surrounded by soldiers or something. They'd be able to train really fast, I'd assume. Just a theory, but, you know. Just a theory. Stabby, stabby, stab. Oh, you know, stabby, stab. Okay, there we go. That guy's done. Her healing's not as good. There we go! We got a promotion! Dude, that took forever. Ah, good stuff, good stuff. So we got an Amazon. Amazon! Kinda looks like that dude from FF9. Healing, Abyss, Sleepness. And as I understand it, the remaining soldiers end up just getting added to the stock, so good. But either way, Aisha, I can probably get out of here then. Go up here to talk to this town real quick. Alright, Rick, why don't we move you up here? Oh, crapola. They've got a second wave. Alright. Those guys are... I mean, they could be doing better. Okay. It's like they have this entire thing set up to where they would actually lose. Okay, that would be a lot scarier if they didn't put their leader right up in front. And then Charlotte... Okay, that one looks properly scary. So I'm gonna need to actually get them some support. The thing is, friggin' Dad Man really needs some help here. I mean, as awesome as he is, I'm pretty sure he can't hold up against that many. What'd you drop? Yes! Yes! Just in case it crashes, quick save state, because tower shield. You can go on. I think that's what we need to get a cataphract. So in that case, yeah, the Baldur shield I don't need anymore. Because that's the only reason I was keeping it around. It's not a very good shield, as far as I can tell. It's just that it seemed like the thing that was needed for that. Alright, let's see if you can maybe deal with this. Yeah, you should be able to. Alright, Steve. Alright, now organizationally, let's go ahead and remove some dudes. Okay. Let's remove you. So disband his whole thing, remove you as well. This should allow Leah to be the head of a new squad. Actually, don't want to risk her, so let's put Nancy. She did pretty alright last time. Actually, one thing that worked really well on accident, so during that that whole extra scene that I saw there, basically had 3 fairies in, right by Nancy. And what was resulting is she was getting buffed over and over and over to the point that she went from doing like 12 damage to 80 or so. And because yeah, that one random scene there, for whatever reason, it basically functions like training usually does. Alright, let's get Steve marching in here. Just go to location. Give your dad a little bit of time. What is your condition? Not very good. The problem is that, yeah, their formation kind of sucks. If he was slightly off to the left, I feel like they'd be doing a lot better. Okay, we got the leader. And yeah, he's got a couple items, so he can keep this fight going a little while. Excellent. So they're gone. Nothing to worry about there. Good, good, good. Alright, who's next? That's a priest squad. I don't think he can beat this one. Yeah. That's not really going to be doing much. He needs to be in the back row to make this one happen. I'm a little bit surprised that he's actually not blocking these. There should be no problem for him to evade. They still technically won. Okay, whatever. Alright, next is Birdie Squad, which was probably the big threat here. So as long as he can take out some leaders, you know, whatever. Fight. Fire breath. Okay, he's going for the dragon instead. Okay. They're gonna need a little bit of a heal, but that's workable. First of all, have your power fruit. Second of all, you know what? Instead of wasting one of your heals, why don't you go ahead and march back to town? Because right now the big concern is actually just holding this town rather than anything else. At least until the southern end can cut through. Oh, crap. Okay, he can technically beat this group. Especially now that he got beefed up. But, yeah, they've got Diana's. That's terrifying. Alright, there we go. Done deal. Like, they technically lost, but they still, you know, leaderless group. Don't have to worry about them. So, the decapitations continue, as it were. So they should run off the moment he gets close. Good, they're just going to abandon the town. Which leaves this one. What condition are you in? Pretty rough. Pretty rough. Let's see. Yeah, Frost's team should be easy pickings. I will say at this point, now that I do actually have a way to properly get relatively safe experience, there's probably little reason to continue trying to, you know, max out XP during these fights. So yeah, we'll probably end up doing that a little bit differently going forward. Steve's recovering. Charging in again. Right. And done the whole liberating thing. What's this place all about? Emma turned his back, that's not true. Well, yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's obvious to everyone, but they kind of get to rewrite history, so... That's a problem. Yeah, they're totally gonna have him in there, aren't they? Okay. Hopefully he's recovered a little. Because I think his team's in a little bit of a better position to deal with this squad right here. Oof, come on! Really, that's just mean. The clay assault, what the hell? Whatever, they completely ruined that squad, though. I guess he gets casting abilities from the back row or something? Probably has an Earth Sword or something. Right. I do want to go finish off that squad, but... yeah, let's get that bird handled. Nah. You know what? Can't really risk it. I don't know what's different, like if you save his dad or not. Because I'm assuming he probably can't get killed off here. I'm pretty sure they're not going to pull a cop out with this kind of situation. Okay. You go after that one, he's probably going to engage all of them in a row. As you do. Yeah, Dad Squad, way better to deal with this. That's fine, they're just getting pushed back now. Because they can do almost no damage, despite the fact that they can take it for days. They probably double the amount of attacks and it still wouldn't break through. But there's a chance to get rid of the birdies. Right. Attack weakest. Good. He's asleep. That one's hopefully taking some damage. That move is always funny. Probably stick the ferry in front of that last remaining soldier guy. Formation. Yep. Yeah, let's have you go ahead and camp until that squad gets back. And what's the deal with this one? I really should have had one of them join us. Yeah, that's horrific. Tell you what, Mr. Butts, you go deal with this. Even though, once again, they're really not doing anything, so I guess there's not too much of a reason to do that. Tell you what, go finish off these guys then. Do I even want to do that? Now, what's his condition? Oh. Yeah, so he's just gonna stay there. Meanwhile, Steve and Dad are gonna go ahead and wipe the floor with everybody up there. Because they're OP as crap. Yeah, this is going great for you guys. Going great. They're probably both gonna heal now, though. Probably gonna heal. Or not. Interesting, okay. In that case... Oh, no, they're going to town. Alright. Actually, wait, have you lost anybody yet? Yes, you've taken 2 losses so far. Although he really doesn't have any way to make that happen, does he? Alright, let's see if he runs out to engage this one, if they'll circle back towards his town. It looks like they just want to run off. They probably don't have a leader, do they? No, their leader just survived. Okay. That does unfortunately put them in the weird position of being able to attack the southern end, which I'm hoping won't be an issue. In that case, I must want to send Butts down there. Gotta wait a minute. Oh, right, already saw this one. Oh well. Alright. I think that the numbers above their head, I wonder if that's supposed to be like 1st Legion, 2nd Legion, all that kind of thing. Like, just for the sake of historical reference. Like, we brought in all these legions. They inexplicably only do like 1 damage, but whatever. It was worth a try. Like, if they did 3, if they did 10. No, I think 10 is probably a good number for that. Because if they did like a hard 10 damage every time they attacked, and it's just basically like passive extra 10 during every fight, that would at least be worth it without being super overpowered. Because it doesn't seem like the unit itself has anything special going on. But either way, I know that was one of the things that they were focusing on getting fixed with the mod. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so Steve's recovering a little. Hopefully Ankaseth can take care of this. It seems like they're kind of chickening out here. Alright, interestingly, they're deciding to go after Vad. Alright, so he's gonna back off. Yeah, I wonder if Rick can actually take this thing, then. So, way to go, Vad. Good job there. Gonna completely mess that up. Right, come on, Pendra. Come on, Pendra. Good. We can Pendra. Okay, I feel like wind is his thing. Can't help but notice the complete awesomeness that we've actually been able to use both Pendras with their respective elements so far. I don't know if it does any... I don't know if it makes a difference, but it's just cool. So, oh well. Alright, so he'll continue trying to run. Okay, actually, yeah. He goes this way. Hopefully, Chicky will decide to go after him instead of going to the town. Which means that Rick will be able to take it. Which also means Butts should hopefully be healed at this point. Yeah, he's good. His team is mostly good. Okay. You go here. You take that town. Vad, you go over here. Take this, because it feels like this town is just a festering boil in the center of the map. It's just kind of there. We gotta deal with it, so, yeah. Gotta deal with that crap. Interestingly, none of those actually hit their leader. So he's gonna go for taking out the 2 Freys in the back, hopefully. If he ever decides to move, that is. But you know, he's just taking this sweet time. First off, once again, gets used by the proper element. And it decided to attack the wrong one. Okay, whatever. That was weird. That was super weird. Alright, Mr. Rick. You head back to town. Butts has it from here. Get your butts over there. Oh, Ankaseth. Yeah, he's in good shape. You should be able to weaken these guys down like nobody's business. There's like 2 friggin' iron walls fighting each other. Full-on phalanx battle and the completely wrong center. Oh, come on! What the dickery? How many times can he get crit? This guy has the worst luck in the world. Actually, come to think of it, to get accused of treason multiple times while not actually having done it yet, this guy totally does have the worst luck in the world. Okay. You go finish off that squad, hopefully. No, actually, Steve, you go deal with this. That guy is a bit of a bigger problem right now. Right now, I just need to buy him time to recover until Butts can clean up down south. Every part of that sounds wrong. Every single part. Let's go for leader. We've got no Pendros at this point. Thankfully, evasion tank fairies are still pulling the business here. But come on. You can do it. One more. BAM! Suck it. That's what you get for being garbage. Okay. Good, so that's one more dealt with. So like a bit more punishment than I'd like there. Alright, those guys are still charging for some reason. Actually, no, they're just running away from Butts. Urn of Chaos, or as I like to call it, a free $675. So that's nice. Alright, so Rick has reached his recovery destination. Aisha, we're probably going to have you run a little bit of cleanup duty here, so why don't you run up this way. It doesn't appear that they're running any bird units, so apparently they didn't learn anything from Raid. So, no birdies, no birdies. Let's go for leader. Then we'll deal with all the rest later. In fact, I'm pretty sure if we go around not eliminating units all over the place, we might be seen as better people. Maybe. Maybe. I'm assuming that's probably how it works, and they're doing a fantastic job protecting their leader this time, actually. But it doesn't matter, because they're about to lose that town. So, good. Good, 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 good. I wonder how many people tune into this, and then immediately think that it's like some weird Java game or something, because I have all the animations turned off. Like, oh man, I don't see any moves. Somebody must have just copy-pasted this stuff. It's like, no. The animations just take so friggin' long that I just find it easier to play without them. Especially when you have dozens upon dozens upon dozens of fights. It's just easier to play this way. It's adorable. They think they've got a chance. Oh sweet, there's a dragon. I'm sorry, he just kind of eats those for lunch, I guess? Oh yeah, and he does 90 now, I guess. God. Paladins are so OP. Free experience all day. Good stuff, good stuff. But yeah, so if, yeah, the couple of folks that just turned up, it's a Mosquito run! It's this thing where you go through all of this, and you're only allowed to use one leader, or human character altogether per party, just because there's no way to use only fairies, otherwise I totally would be doing that. And it would be frustrating and horrible, but either way. Apparently they decided to balance out this run decades beforehand. So yeah, it's just fairies, gremlins, and basic soldier grunts. Unless somebody gets promoted during a fight, I'm not really going to go and order the squad to disband in the middle of battle if they ended up getting a promotion. They just end up getting changed into a fairy at the end of the fight. So, simple enough. Basically, every time somebody's promoted, they're either given a leadership role or they're promoted into a fairy, which I'm able to do courtesy of a save editor. So, that's fun. That's fun. And if you're thinking, oh wait, they're going to carry... Ooh, nifty. If you're thinking like, oh yeah, they're going to carry over all of their OP stats and everything, and it's going to be so broken. They need an impossible number of stats to actually be threatening. That's the thing with fairies and gremlins in this. They are basically stuck to doing about 10 damage throughout the entire game. They need like 500 in both of their stats to actually be threatening. Instead of depending on others, God's gotta be self-sufficient, but please let me pray. Okay? You do that. I mean, in this universe, it's a little bit funny that religious folks get made fun of, considering there's literally a floating heaven island and, like, frickin' magic powers coming out of priests, but... whatever works, I guess. Alright. Where in the actual chuckle buckets are you going, dude? I need you to finish off this guy. Because he's kind of in the way. So yeah, right, if you're coming in the middle of this fight, the way that this has gone so far, there's Mr. Protagonist's dad who decided to go bum rush with his little phalanx squad. So they're more basically he and his dad are holding off this top town from what was originally like 3 separate armies. So they're all mostly gone at this point. Yeah, you know what, Mr. Butts? I need you to go hunt down this birdie. I know you want to probably take a nap. Actually, it's kind of a bummer that he picked up that item, but he couldn't actually equip it. Actually, you know what? No. Butts needs to rest. He has carried the fight a little bit too hard, and we cannot risk losing him right now, so he's just going to sit right there. Birdie Squad, honestly, is just amusing, because they're just gonna come in here, and they're gonna be like, oh man, I totally got a chance this time, and they won't. Hopefully Ankseth takes this one? Yes. Hopefully he's had enough time to recover, because it's been about a day since the last time they attacked. And yeah, he's almost fully recovered. So they do have a reasonable chance of actually getting through this. So they have way more attacks than any of my squads can ever have. Like right now, the whole thing with Butts is just he gets 1 extra attack, and that's enough to make him pretty OP. So their overall damage output is insane. Like, honestly, Butts is about as lengthy as turns are going to get. Later on, for some stronger squads on the defending end, like or on the enemy end, you know, if they end up getting 3 attacks in a row or whatever else, then I can basically punish that with a Pendra. But we'll see. We'll see. And for now, everything's kind of sitting pretty, so... Let's that. What's your condition? By the way, just so you know, if there's randomly a beep and I disappear for a second here, I'm gonna have to go open the door, so, you know, as you do. Alright, so you go take out that guy. None of these guys are gonna go try to take our HQ. It's only these guys way up north that actually have that idea. Aisha... I think I might actually have her... Maybe attack this squad down here. Because she can AoE heal, so she can just basically keep training her units. So that's pretty handy. Yeah, the Sorcerer squad up here is pretty darn beat up too. Or rather, Archmage, whatever. Just a bunch of basic wizards and sorceresses and stuff like that. Alright. By the way, if you're wondering what's with a cursor drifting all the time, my controller is a busted piece of crap. I actually have 2 controllers that are busted pieces of crap. That about sums that up. However, this one just slightly drifts a little bit, and it's barely noticeable. With other things, like, for example, the other controller, it randomly pushes buttons. That's not so useful. Generally a little bit of a problem. Actually, it ended up ruining a bunch of things because I was going and doing a bunch of Armored Core runs and that kind of thing. So I'd be in the middle of a challenge run or something like that. It's like, hey, why is my AC randomly purging parts? Like, why am I throwing away all my weapons? What the hell's going on? It's like, you entered all these combinations. Like, no, I didn't. I wanted to move forward. Like, oh, I thought you meant L1, R1, R3, and friggin' no, that's not what I pushed at all. But, oh well. Oh man, he's just critting for days over here. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, you know, despite the fact that it kind of limits his attack range, I have to say I really like this formation. Because it basically keeps 2 units completely safe. It allows 2 to dodge tank. It allows him to do his damage. Actually, the flip side of this team works pretty well too. But it allows a lot of utility for rotating his squads around and things like that. It lets him adapt to a lot of things. It's all good and handy and stuff. Alright. Barbara's still being amazing. You know, if she doesn't get a promotion after this, I don't know what it's going to take. Because I'm I'm assuming I don't know, maybe there's like I have to get a fancy hat or something for her. Because looking at the Diana units, I mean, it can't be that fancy of a thing because they're basically everywhere right now. Dude, yeah, she's getting amazing. I mean, it kind of looks like they've got the the plumed headband thing. So I'm pretty sure I already have her wearing one of those. I think. I mean, I guess I can't tell from this menu now, can I? Alright. Items, no. Can't tell. You guys think you got a chance? You really don't. Yeah, she's getting a little low in health, but I'm pretty sure she'll be able to win it. Especially because she's probably leveling up from the next kill she gets. So there we go. There we go. Pew pew. If I could get an item that boosted her agility, that'd be fantastic. Because right now that's her only thing, that she's attacking a little bit later than everybody else. So if that could happen, that'd be great. In fact, you know what? I wonder if I just go ahead and use that level up statue. I definitely need to use that on somebody. Like, I know I have a bad habit of saving those things a bit too long in every game they come up with. Like, honestly, every Pokemon game I've ever played has been the same thing, where I basically just hoard all rare candies up until the Elite Four or whatever else, and then just dump them all on one guy. But either way, you know. Ooh, that's another free almost 700 bucks. Okay, you're gonna go back to town and heal. As far as whether she can take this other squad, it's sketchy. I think her and Troy, if they teamed up, they might be able to do it. Because those guys are going to take some serious punishment. What's your condition, first of all? Because I forgot how many losses he took. It looks like he's still completely strong, so... yeah. Oh, by the way, Nuke Chicken, that was that was the cockatrice that joined last time. So they're a fairy now, too. You know what, I should probably start leaving their original portraits. Just to show what they were originally. It's not like the oh, son of a dick. No, 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 no. He's going for it. Dude's going for it. But congratulations, this this town is yours now. Yeah, that's scary. Also, Baldwin. Okay, well, didn't expect that douchebag to be there. And he... oh, dude, the Templars finally showed up. Okay, so... yeah, okay. Funnily enough, Ankseth is actually a higher level than him. Yeah, so he's almost definitely going to lose this. You don't care what happens to him. I mean, you basically got him anyway, so... oh, look who suddenly decided not to sacrifice himself for once. Like, oh, I realized that I'm supposed to actually care about people and maybe not sacrifice myself 24/7. Oh, never mind, he still wants to sacrifice himself. Dude, come on! The hell, is that the Rapture Rose? No, it isn't. No, no, no. The Rapture Rose is a whip in this one. Or, what the hell is it called? The Rose's Needle, I think, is what it's called. I mean, as long as he doesn't get freakishly crit repeatedly. Yeah, the Temple Knights look a lot less daunting than they do in the other games, I gotta say. They kind of seem like... I'm assuming a mix between a Paladin and a Cataphract. Yeah, he almost won it. He almost won it on his own. Kinda wish I would have noticed and sent Steve down there sooner. Come on, dude, don't get yourself dead this early. Okay, he's gonna go back and recover. It's gonna be Steve's job now. And then if Steve can't do it, we're just gonna send in Butts. Alright, looks like, yeah, he's gonna go back to defending that town. Butts is gonna go back to defending his own rear end there. We're probably going to be leaving a lot of free XP on the table here. But I don't really want to risk anybody else. So, okay. Grappler bad. Tell you what. Why don't you go ahead and grapple this? Whatever this is. A very strong squad. Well, actually, no. It's just 2 archers and 2 knights. They're average. Let's go. Do I get a different cutscene? You're like, oh man, my dad's here. It's pretty awesome, actually. It would be nice to actually have a dad scene in an RPG that doesn't result in the dad being dead, is what I'm getting at. It's nice to meet you, Steve. Heard that you're doing well. Yeah, you gotta die. Would you come all the way here for Dude Guy? I mean, he did want to defect with us, that's why you're here. He would most likely kill you all. Well, oh, dude. Oh, no. Oh, no. He basically got the same thing as, Okay, he got the shiny rock, didn't he? They gave him the frickin' Zodiac thing. That's great. Oh, Genius didn't heal himself. Okay. Friggin' strategic mastermind over here. Yeah, no, he's dead in the next attack. Come on, attack, Steve. Anytime now. Thank you, get shanked, son. Yeah, you probably should have maybe not stood right in the open. Guess this is it for now. I'm just gonna leave despite the fact that I'm surrounded by teleporting. That's a thing I can do. Pew pew! Anyway, we saved Dad Guy. Does he join us now? I really hope he joins us now. That'd be cool. Or is it gonna be like Destin, where it's like, oh man, I should totally join you, but I gotta go have a soul-searching journey and send you to go attack nuclear chickens. Didn't expect them to do this well. I don't think you're gonna have a choice, dude. Uh-oh. Oh, dude, please tell me she friggin' owns this guy. Yes! Friggin', come on, murder concubine. You know you want to do it. And, yeah, they kind of change the order that friggin' Lotus is every time, don't they? It's like Caligulus in this one, I think it's, Alulus or something in KOL. There's something completely different in Luct. I don't think they're supposed to be different groups either. Stop me if you can. Dude! Okay. Sweet. Okay, I thought she was gonna be like full-on possessed or something, but this is pretty baller right here. That she's like, she's still herself, but she just gains crazy murder powers. Dude, are you serious? Would you run? What part of run do you not understand, you complete moron? Man. You suck, Yumel. Where are you, Mole? Alrighty. Well, plus side, we get a sweet castle, so... You know, that's nice. Kind of nice of them to just open the gate and fight us in the hallway, because that's how castles work. Though again, I guess it would be a little bit different, because you couldn't really build a stone roof all that effectively, and you probably could just burn through wood. So I guess in this universe, if you've got hawk people and fairies and stuff like that, you probably would just fly straight through the roof or something. So I guess it's acceptable. Although, you know, you'd think they would come up with something else, like maybe a double-sided gatehouse or something. Revolution Army's in possession of the western region. Sweet. Because we didn't fight those guys. Decided to join them instead. Did we get Dad Guy now? Does Dad Guy join us? Oh, does he get a new uniform? Is this the unit upgrade I was hearing about? And why are you still using Valkyries? They're not very good. Alright. Evading invasion from Lotus. Frederick took precautions not to instigate attack. How? Exactly? He then activated Castletopian and withdrew to Ithaca. Well, I mean, you already took it, so that seems like a complete waste. Right, 3 weeks later. Just 2 weeks later, stop. They gained the support of a large portion of the populace, mostly lower class. Okay. And the soldiers of the Palatinian army. Okay. I mean, so far, this seems like we're weirdly on a good path. Oh, no, wait, no. That was a completely different thing. I guess he didn't get a costume upgrade. Never mind. Never mind. I know at some point we're supposed to get one of those. So. The sentiment is illustrated with the defection of many Western Division soldiers. Okay, cool. So this worked out well. So far, so good. And Frederick's probably sitting there like, man, no one obeys my orders, but this is working out alright. We can force equal to Central Division. Oh, dang. I mean, certain as the intentions of the church. Dude, they're like literally always screwing everybody all the time, forever. That's all they do. And they have weirdly vast amounts of units to send to every single plotline in this series. Actually, I think the only time that you don't directly fight them is in March of the Black Queen. Because they're like, yeah, so just so you know, I did all of the super evil stuff to prepare for that. And then they just, like, point at the giant, like, lotus sign off in the distance. Just, like, giant neon glowing lotus is coming. That's like the winter is coming of this series, basically. So can still cannot be found, doesn't exist. So this is the dude that's been all crazy murder happy with his own family. Let's see, many texts in the underground mention it. All written in the ancient thing with no doubts. Because every ancient thing just exists now. Nothing can be done until we know the exact location. Well, I doubt they're looking for the friggin' Brynhinder again. Because that's a Zenobian thing. Let's get back then. Is this going to be like the Fire Crest or something? I mean, actually no, the Fire Crest, I think that's, you only get that from Chaos Gates, which I think that's the thing, like you're supposed to only get it from Chaos Gates or Deneb that one time. I don't know. Maybe it's just more of them Zodiac at least. Unless we find the ultimate power. Oh no, wait, they're freaking trying to bring back Apocrypha, that's what it is. Except somebody's already sealed it away because it's a really bad idea. Oh, somebody's totally gonna get shanked, aren't they? Oh, dang. Friggin' time for a coup, isn't it? Now, who the hell is this Chuckle Bucket? Dude. Dude, that is so much cooler than the historical version. The Dragonheart, dang. Man, that dude sounds metal as hell. Okay. Probably gonna be win the war. Stripped of its autonomy. You know, I think that's probably... I wonder if that's maybe the reason that the Matsuno was so pissed off about Knight of Lotus. Because they basically, at the very start of the thing, Lotus takes over the island, but they're like, okay, look, you guys actually get to keep your autonomy this time, because you're way too far away for us to really effectively govern. And it's also pretty early into their invasion. Although it does seem like their usual, like, norm is like, okay, you know, we took over your place, we took over your ruling class or whatever, you still get to retain autonomy, but you give us all your crap, and then afterwards we're like, okay, you're losing a thing, we're taking over now. We're the boss now, as it were. Lord of the Poop. And they got a triumvirate, too. They're exactly the Holy Roman Empire. They have no freedom to act without permissions. Wow. Douchebag. They broke the deal. Oh no, it's almost like that's what they do all the time. What? Okay. Wait. You... Okay. So this entire thing was a setup. Gotcha. Okay, goody. Jeez. Oh yeah, that's gonna go well for you, bud. I mean, I guess he isn't as much of a douche as I thought, but dang. Wow. I would have expected him to get killed on spot. That's interesting. It's really interesting. I seriously expected way worse out of this situation. Okay, yeah, no. They're properly doing this. Like, so far I'm loving how much they're avoiding a lot of the tropes here. Like, honestly, if this was FFT, I guarantee you that dude would have died right there and it would have caused another incident. He's like, no, just disarm the guy, you don't attack them, and that's it. We're still hesitating, Central Vision's the only one left that's... Yeah, but then we get friggin' owned the second that we win that fight. Yeah, exactly. Oh, dude, there's that guy. He's on the left. So he totally joined us. Nice. Okay, so he's worried that they'll get betrayed, so his idea is, let's get into it like the biggest war we've gotten into yet, and hope they don't do that. That's... yeah. Can't trust them that easily. Who told you to make peace with them anyway? I mean, we used an item on one of them, and they're just basically perfectly loyal forever now, so... whatever. It's like, don't forget you disobeyed orders, and you got your dad and his army and everything else, so they joined us. I'm so pissed about that, though. Oh! And look, they even upgraded the army. Nice. We can't trust somebody who's just an enemy. Don't you agree, guy that was just my enemy? Like, I didn't join you. I'm joining my kid. There we go. I like this guy. This dude's pretty cool. So, what about... I'm advancing towards this area. Oh, well, crap. Time to go to war with everybody. Alrighty. Do we get a class upgrade now? Each member of the army is concerned about the future. Like, please join us. We're kind of screwed. My awesome train conductor hat tells you that we should join. It's funny because it's supposed to be like one of those old-timey, Oh. Aw, dude. Okay, we're not gonna be like, hey, Dad, you gotta join us. No, like, you gotta help the dude. Seems like a way better way to approach this. It's like, you gotta help him. Oh! Oh, crap. Wait a minute. He actually could have... Aw, did I just miss the opportunity to actually have him in the team? Well, crap. Man, I'm almost tempted to reload the save and do that, but no. Alright, so. All that happened. Now, what are we looking at here, team-wise? Why am I missing huge chunks? Rune Knight, okay. So she got upgraded, but seriously, what? Mobile wall? What? Wait, Legion commands from Legion add unit. What? That's what this means? The hell? Nation. Oh, that's really cool. This unit cannot become a Legion Corps leader and must qualify as a region leader. Okay. Oh, so this is like his full-on proper team. So, oh man, does that mean Leah and Leah and Dio are suddenly awesome? I think he got an upgrade. It's hard to tell, but his level sucks, so I'll have to level him up in some manner. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. Yeah, I just like to think that that's his title. He's the mobile wall, you know? Seems pretty awesome. Seems pretty awesome. Still a bit of a bummer that we took so many losses last round. Let's go ahead and form up some units here. So I'm going to have Leah probably carry all the dudes to be patched up. So we're just going to drag them all off to some manner of revival facility or other. Can't add any more. And I think you're going to take some of them, and Dio will take the rest. That should give us just enough to be able to handle all of that. Then, I'm going to break everybody apart into separate teams. Now, let's add character. Everything's adding character, har har. So yeah, finally we're going to be able to have the entire squad back. And then I'll figure out this whole Legion mechanic next time. But yeah, if I'm understanding that right, that basically means that certain characters are able to join his like super team, and they're able to like form a full-on thing. It's pretty awesome. So his team's perfectly fine, so they don't really need anything. Who has taken losses? Rick. Oh, you know what? This is the map that had that black market in it. Ooh, and we even got to see their speed now. I don't think we could see that before. Bow end kind of sounds like it's talking about the rear end of a cow. Yeah, we're just gonna burn through cash like nobody's business making this happen. But I want to finally have the entire team back, you know? Then I'm gonna go and train the hell out of all of them. And I'm actually gonna probably take a couple days off from doing this and just kind of have it running in the background, and having them running random fights over and over. I think that's a good way to do it. Good little stopping point here, getting to Chapter 3 of however many chapters this thing has. Like, I will say, I'm loving how it's gotten this far. And, like, usually, like, for example, you know, stuff like maybe FFT or many other games, usually by this point, they start losing steam because they stop introducing new features. But yeah, so far they're adding so much new stuff all the time that like I'm actually just interested to see where they go with all of it. It's nice, you know? Okay, so how expensive is your team going to be? Pretty expensive. It's going to be like 1,200 per team. Thankfully we've got infinite money now, but, you know, still, it's going to take a hot minute. So what I'm going to do is actually the other stream later today. I'm actually going to go ahead and do one that I meant to do a little while ago, which was Echo Story, which apparently has just gotten a new update with a bunch of cool crap in it, and I want to go ahead and show that off. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, then probably I think I'll do FFT later this week. We'll see. Okay, there we go. So his team is done. Good. We're slightly more broke for the matter, but at least his team's back. And we'll be able to get everybody trained up. In fact, this particular map should probably be pretty okay for getting everybody trained too. This has got a similarly wide area to cover. So if you ever want to get your dudes trained, just have them run in circles all over the map, and then they run into random encounters, and then you have them win those encounters, and then you get loot out of it, and, you know, it's kind of grindy to do it that way, but you do get some good stuff out of it, and it allows runs like this to actually be possible. And, you know, it's funny. I was actually going to write an article about this, but it's interesting how they handle grinding in a lot of these games. Like, wherein it's for most... Actually, I gotta cut it off right there. Alright, see ya.